Danny, thank you for the opportunity. And what I want to do is start by providing context for my relationship with Danny. He alluded to this. We have had a special relationship over the last 4 years. And it's because Danny has been my coach for the last 4 years. I have gotten the privilege and honor of getting to work with Danny on conscious leadership and on just being a better person, which is very integrally tied to being a more conscious leader. And that really is the foundation of so much of conscious capitalism. It's one of our four tenets for how businesses are able to elevate humanity through their work. It depends on having conscious leaders at the helm and doing better in our conscious leadership day in and day out. That way, we're able to find the principles to continue elevating humanity through our work. And in so many ways, what Danny has been doing for years before then as well is influencing the conscious capitalism movement, not just through me, but through his work, through supporting the San Diego chapter of conscious capitalism, which he helped start, through speaking at conferences and working with our business leaders. And I just can't say thank you enough, Danny, for everything that you have done and are continuing to do in modeling conscious leadership and supporting all of us.
So thank you, Alexander. Can you share, first of all, when you talk about the movement, can you talk about some of the companies that are that have founded or participate in the movement, just to give people context?
Absolutely. So let me give the background for conscious capitalism. We are a movement of business leaders dedicated to improving both the practice and perception of capitalism to elevate humanity, about understanding the human nature of these endeavors and living up to their potential to make humanity better off, to achieve a more peaceful, flourishing, harmonious, and prosperous future for everyone. And this was started a little over a decade ago by business leaders like John Mackey from Whole Foods, Kip Tyndall, The Container Store, Ron Shaich from Panera Bread, and now includes leaders ranging from Whitney Wolfe Herd at Bumble to Paul Rice from Fairtrade USA, and so many more. And what we really do is provide a platform for business leaders who are committed to certain principles, to connect with one another, to share their best practices, and amplify their stories to inspire more people to go into business this way in order to solve the world's most pressing challenges. And those principles include, first, having a higher purpose than just maximizing profit. It's not that profit is bad, profit's a good thing, but it's not the purpose of a business. It's the means of supporting a business and achieving something greater than that. The second principle is stakeholder orientation, thinking beyond a win-lose mindset to finding win-win-win solutions for all stakeholders of business impacts, not only their shareholders, even though they do matter, but also customers, employees, vendors, the environment, their community, and others that businesses identify. Third principle is conscious culture, creating environments where people are able to bring their full authentic selves to work and create relationships with one another that are premised on dignity, respect, and appreciation that leads to people being better for having gone to work than feeling worn down at the end of the day. And fourthly, as we're talking about here, conscious leadership. Conscious businesses, conscious capitalism depends on having leaders that embody the values of the company, that think beyond just analytic intelligence to emotional, systemic, and spiritual intelligence, and really bring things that we may not hear a lot about in the business world to bear in their leadership, but are really important, like empathy, appreciation, and love. Really thinking about how we bring love into the workplace and leading with that forward.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Alexander.